We are back for another episode of Big Six. Nah. Kaz is in the mud. Kaz is in the mud. Sorry, we're back for another episode of Big Six Bants. And it is the midday catch-up show where, of course, me, Kaz, and Rome's going forward. We'll be chopping up on the previous day's football and stuff. And Kaz, it's not like you're in the mud or anything. How you doing, bro?
I'm alright, man. Why are you doing that? I didn't expect that much. That was not really nice, was it?
No, it wasn't nice, but you are my op, so
what?
You know,
you can't even show your ops respect. What's going on here, man?
Respect, as I said, respect. I require top six. You need to be within the top six to have my respect.
Really? That's a bit low. Should have not be like top one above.
Well, isn't it top five for Champions Leagues? Standards dropping all over the place.
Actually, I don't know if it actually is, to be fair. I don't know if that's actually the case anymore. I think you have to win the Champions League or something along those lines.
No, I don't know. I hope it stays at the top four. It makes the rat race a little bit more interesting, let's say. But listen, we are back. We are here. We are also going to be live at 7 p.m. later today. So make sure your notifications are turned on for that as well. A lot of things to cover today, of course. Man U in big trouble, so we're going to be diving into that. Newcastle are back because, boy, yeah, they're on a mad thing right now. Jamal Lascelles pocketing and killing Mbappe. Hey, who would have thought?
Hey,
Not me.
Going back from the days of last year, laughing at Obertan and them man there.
Yeah, now these men are badding up PSG.
It's mad. It's like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think there was a. Was it 2 years ago? Maybe three. I think it might have been three. They were in the championship, man, battling out. Like, you know what I mean? And then here they are beating PSG. I remember Kendall posted like 2 pictures, and you're like, "Raw, man, how things can just change in like in a couple of 3 years."
Yeah, Kendall is buzzing. Yeah,
she's buzzing.
So, I know she's in hiatus mode, but she is buzzing, blood. You know what I'm saying? She's secretly buzzing. And of course, Saka included in the England squad. So obviously we'll talk a little bit about that as well. But before we do start, make sure you smash the like button. Of course, just under 80 people in here already, and we're not even 2 minutes into the show. So make sure we're still subscribing and liking. We are 21 subscribers away from 6,700. So people, make sure you stop what you're doing, support them and them, and smash the like button, and also subscribe. Make sure you go and subscribe to Never a Foul as well. They are in the title. You literally cannot miss it. So yeah, a big up. So do you know what? We were going to start with Manchester United, but we kind of just have to run the Newcastle team. Let's just run the Newcastle team quickly, because I'll be so real. I need to know how we are. Again, I said it on the show previously. We are living in a simulation. This is a dream. We're going to wake up and the score is going to be 4-1 to PSG, because how the hell is Longstaff, no disrespect, bagging against Donnarumma to make it 3-1 against PSG, along with Jamal Lascelles pocketing Kylian Mbappe, and Anthony Gordon cutting in and making Marquinhos look wobbly.
I can't lie. I think Marquinhos' days are done. He's done.
You reckon he's finished?
He's finished, man. No, there's some players where you just...
What's going on with Kimpembe?
He's just a bum now, man. He got exposed.
When's he? No, but when's he even? Is he not even playing? What has happened to Kim? Chat. Has anything happened to Kimpembe? Let me know. Like, man, let me know what's going on with Kimpembe. Like, he was like the guy for so long.
Well, the way I don't know, man.
Bro,
but again, I said it on obviously Never a Foul. Like, it was boys versus men out there, and I mean, when you got a 6'7" guy towering over you, and like that's a big ass man. But bro, if you look at what's it called, the game itself, even from highlights, from replays and everything, or even if you want to go look at it in probably stats wise, if you wish, like PSG had 74% possession, but what did they do with it? They had 2 shots on target. Maybe Dembele could have had a better volley, maybe, I don't know. They tripled their passes and everything, and it didn't count for nothing. So possession doesn't always win you games, because they got battered. Newcastle had 8 shots on target to 12. Yeah, and it could have been more. It could have been more than 4. Donnarumma, one of them goals were howlers. Sean Longstaff shot. That was a howler of a keeping error. Even them, it's They need to move on as a club. But Newcastle are moving crazy, bro. Like we were talking about them not potentially being it. Now we're talking about top 4. Who's going to get that full spot? If it's going to be Spurs, Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever it may be. This is why it's so early to call after only just 7 games. Things can just change on its head so quick, and they're one of them.
But do you think like with PSG, I need to say France there because they're because of COVID, Mawani, Mbappe, and Osman Dembele. Do you think with PSG they just need to click, or do you think Enrique is just getting the tactics wrong straight away? Because remember, this is like the front line is kind of new.
No, but they got a young team. They got a young team that you look at the midfield.
Yeah, exactly.
Renato and Renato's not so young anymore, but Emery, Descolo, Mawani's, who else is there? Ramos, etc. With him, you're gonna have to let Enrique have time to do what he wants to do. He's building a French squad, not just a superstar squad. He's trying to change the culture within the dressing room, the whole club as well. So within that notice, it's like you just got to let him do his thing. But bar that, you got to let Eddie Howe do his thing as well, like he's been doing. He's brought on certain players, whether they're Brexit type players or not. They're working for what he wants to do. It's achievable. Whether you want to call it rock and roll football, you have to give the British manager some credit, bro. It's whatever's got going on. It's cooking. So I just can't imagine what they're going to bring in January. So, and if it's just going to bolster the squad, whether it's a DM, whether it's probably another winger, maybe because Gordon, Thingy's out for quite a long time, isn't he? Now, they might need another right wing. They need depth.
Yeah, Barnes is out.
They need depth. Centre back. They need depth there. Newcastle are just going to go from strength to strength at this moment in time. But
my thing is that Eddie Howe's got the players that probably shouldn't be performing on this stage. Like, you can't hate on this win in any light. So, Longstaff, Dan Burn, Kaz, you've been cussing off Dan Burn. Me, I think Dan Burn's actually all right, innit? The way you've been chatting on Dan Burn's name. No, don't bread him now. Because the way you've been chatting on Dan Burner, that's what he is now, Dan Burner. You get what I'm saying? Daniel Burner. You get it? He gets the nicknames now. He's certified in this thing. Bullet Header versus PSG. That's a Daniel Sturridge thing, G. That's a Daniel Sturridge thing, bro. Like, put some respect on Dan Burner for one.
And Dan Burn, man. Damn, I thought, whether it's Mbappe or Dembele, it doesn't matter. Like, he didn't get ripped, did it?
Exactly, bro. Them man felt the long staff. PSG felt the long staff. Pause. They felt the long staff.
That's what it. Long staff. You're a madman.
They felt the long staff.
Oh god. That room must have killed them, man.
That's not when I thought of that.
That's nasty, man.
Hey yo. The long stuff. Hey yo, no, but on a serious level, like, the players who you wouldn't think, like, you'd think that these men need to go. Botman needs to be there. You know what I'm saying? Wilson needs to be there. Like, some of these guys need to be there. Do you know what I'm saying? And they've gone with some of the local boys and they've just shown up. Yeah, do you know what? And also, big up the crowd as well. That was hostile as fuck. I know people were looking around like, what the fuck? Are we at Red Star Belgrade? What is this, bro? What is this?
Yeah, man. Proper passionate people, Geordies, isn't it? Great people, man. Can't knock them. I don't get me wrong. I don't like Newcastle the club, but you got to like Newcastle the city and the people, man. And great people, man.
Facts, man. Do you reckon they get out of their group? And I'll put that in the chat.
They're gonna top their group. They're gonna top their group. Yeah, I'm not joking. And I know might be. They got Dortmund at Newcastle next week. I think now I'm more than confident that Newcastle can beat AC Milan and Dortmund at their own ground, right? So with that notice, that's already 9 points. Then they're on 4.
All they need to do is be hard to beat.
They've already got a draw again in Milan. All they got to do is get a draw at PSG if they can, which they'll probably lose that game in respect. But when it goes to the Dortmund game, again, all they would need is a draw. So that's 2 draws, 3 wins. That's enough to get through the group. I think they top their group. Even if it is 1 loss. I don't think PSG go back at Newcastle, smash them 4-0 away. He might be 2-0. I don't think they're going to beat him on goal difference. Who says that PSG is going to go to Dortmund and get a result? Who says PSG is going to go to AC Milan and get a result? You know, they can well beat them. They're defensive suspects, sorry.
I think their away form's a bit dodgy, but I think if they can draw 2 away games and win 1 more home game, they've won the group for me.
Yeah, they won the group. For me, they won.
The beauty of just beating PSG is that these men have to play each other.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of it. PSG got to go play. Do you get it? These men are all got to play each other, and they're probably, you know, it's looking like draws across the board. So even if Newcastle were to draw against Dortmund and they were to get a draw at the Parc de France, minor, so minor. And I'll be real, AC Milan smacked them up in that. The way I can't believe AC Milan didn't beat Newcastle. I was even all saying to Specs, yeah, you might just concede fourth and focus on the Prem.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying? I owe that man an apology. I'll be real. I've got to hold my hands up.
Yeah, you know I definitely agree with that one. His ways, man. Bud Newcastle, innit, dickheads.
But yeah, man said Bud Newcastle, man. Listen, hey, big up large up Newcastle, man. Listen, you man done your thing. Specs, say no more. I apologize, innit. I even put a bet on PSG and I lost that. So I should
tried to ring me the other day when we lost, you know, cheeky guy, bruv.
Who try ring you?
Specs.
Is it?
Yeah, when we lost. I'm not thinking like, brother,
wait,
why?
They're not on like 8 points. That's cheeky as fuck, you know. Wait, how many points are they on the
Champions League? It's not even a Prem thing. It's just anyone knows if you're trying to ring my phone after a game, you ain't gonna get the call. Trust me, it's not happening. It's not happening.
That's dead.
Yeah, you try to do it all the time.
That's dead.
You done it. You done it on Saturday.
Yeah, bro. You try to ring me. I saw missed calls.
No. Yeah, only because you're cheeky, innit? Because I wouldn't ring you after you lost. I never ring you.
Excuse me?
I never ring you after you lose.
Excuse me?
I don't ring you when you lose.
Can you swear down you've never rung me after I lost the game? You've never rung me after I lost the game.
Maybe back in the day, but I don't really ring you. Every time
back in the day. Back in the day. Me last season, G.
Yeah.
Allow me. Dismiss me. This is why you're seeing all your sorrows where you lot concede, you lot are playing well, then conceding goals to individual mistakes. So fucking hold that, man. Just hold that. That is what it is. Just hold that. Just quickly, there's 110 people in the house right now. Make sure you smash the like button. I can't believe we're only on 31 likes. I just need more.
That's shocking.
I just need more. Shocking like total right now. It should at least be on 50, 60 likes. If you're watching right now, you lot smash the like button. It takes 2 seconds. It's literally just there. So let's get that done ASAP, people. Let's move on to quite a controversial topic.
Man. The McAllister derby, man. Let's go, man.
Instead of McAllister derby, allow it, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Why are we talking about Liverpool versus
who
we playing? Who?
Union USG, Royal Union Saint Galois.
So them man are playing. So Newcastle. So again, I told you we're living in a simulation. Newcastle are playing PSG and Liverpool are playing USG Berlin or whoever the hell they are. I don't know what their name is. We're living in a simulation.
We're living in a simulation.
This ain't it. Big up Kingsmano as well. This ain't it. Lily said, whoever the Scouts has got tonight, Linny, allow it, please.
You know, let me not even talk too quick. We're on 2 L's in the Champions League. We might not even go. We might not even go Europa League.
Ain't you not on like 5 losses in 6 games or some shit like that?
Don't 6 and 10 maybe. I think it is.
Big up, honestly. Obviously.
Man, I don't know. Wait, Man United need to get double points against Copenhagen, and we need to beat Galatasaray like away. I don't care what happens against Dortmund.
Galatasaray away.
This bald man with supposed superpowers that need to awaken needs to grow a pair of balls. He needs to grow a pair. He needs to grow a pair, man. Like he needs to start dropping players that are not good for the squad, or for the lineup, in my opinion, innit? Because you can't keep relying on individuals. To be fair, you know what, Munch, yeah? I was a bit overreactionary in it, obviously, after a loss, which you are towards a team, right? Of course. But I don't really blame Ten Hag for that loss. Like, it was always down to individual errors. But this is where it comes to, like, the only criticism I have of Ten Hag's gameplay, it was perfect, bro. But it's the individual mistakes where it's like, you need to highlight them as a manager. Like you need to, like you should know that Bruno needs to be coming off that pitch. 100% should have came off that pitch. Not Mabry. Mabry provides the energy. Like this, I'm only going to go off of what I've seen recently. You know, change up the lineup. Like I'm not going to knock Rashford. He could have passed across and everything. I've been onto him personally, and I thought he was alright.
Confidence thing, bro. That is confidence.
Yeah. I'm going to allow it. I'm going to allow it. Yeah, because I don't think the attacking lineup was bad. I just thought sometimes the midfield supplying weren't solid enough. You know, like Casemiro again. Like for me, it's Amrabat was good at left back. Yeah, he was. He didn't have a shocking game. Like he was good, but when it came to the crunch time of when to see out something, and that this is why I looked at Ten Hag. I'm like, cool. He's been at left back. You can kind of see he's kind of wavering out of the game a little bit. Go put Lindelof or Delo at left back. Go check. Just solid it. Like make sure it's solid. They're gonna have to come at us. Why don't you play quick counter attack football? Why are you playing so open? It's just like that. Like Casemiro. You could have put Mount, Casemiro, Amrabat as a midfield. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe put as a diamond even, or make it a flat back 4-4-2, but play in a different style to make sure you like get a solid win. But instead, he made us exposed by individual mistakes. Don't get me wrong, Onana's mistake was horrible, but was it 2-2 at that point? But if we go before the mistake of Onana, like the left back, I'm pretty sure there was space where I think Amrabat's gone forward. Who's covering? Why is Lindelof not there? He had a howler, but where's Casemiro? Why is he not really putting a foot on the game? Because he didn't. It's just why can't you have the balls to take these players off that I'm not making a difference? This is my issue now with the manager. Have you got the balls or not? Because if you want to be long-term manager, you have to also get the W's. And this is what annoys me the most. It's like, I can clearly see you've got tactics, bro. I can clearly see you want to play a certain way. And I'm going to be patient with his style, to be fair. I said he's got one more game for me. I lied. He doesn't. Because everything needs to change at Man United for the better, right? And if it means you have to suffer, you have to suffer and ride with it. And you have to own it. And either way, if we lose, I'm getting algorithms, so I don't care. But I'm just saying, along them lines, I want to win. But bro, he needs to grow up here, man, and change the team that needs to be changed and play for and players that want to play for you. Like, let it be there. Like, let it be them. Like, even if it is Pelestri, even if it is Anthony, or even if it is anything, bro, play them. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna when the players when top reds start getting onto you, that's it. You're done. But the thing is, the top reds haven't got onto him yet. They're getting onto individuals, which is different for once, right? Because I'm tired of throwing managers under the bus. Like, you know what? See, like, I'm gonna revert this back to the Ollie situation. You know what? Ollie wasn't the greatest manager in terms of setting up the team, etc., etc. But I'm not a fan of players throwing him under the bus. I'm not that guy. Like, bro, play for him until the end. If it don't work, it don't work. Easy as, isn't it? But you threw him under the bus in a Watford game, and that's it. This is where I care a little bit, and this is where it's quite annoying.
You seem to me like you care a lot.
Yeah, no, of course I care a lot, man. It's my team, bro. This is passionate, bro. This is passion. This is our lives, bro. I earn money from talking about football. People need to know, like, this is now my full-time job, talking about football. But when it's my team suffering, I don't want to earn money that way. Don't do this to me. You guys are such, bro. I should be cussing you, man, this season. This is me thinking, yeah, you know what? We're gonna kick on. Nope. Sorry. But yeah, man, it's a long day, man. Let the questions roll, man. Let it out, because this is fair now, man.
Yeah, man. This is beautiful. Man.
This might be my first therapy session since the season started. Like, I haven't actually spoken like this.
Bro, you just spoke for about 8 minutes. And I was just literally, bro, I'll be honest, I was just like, yeah, man, just, yeah. I wouldn't even go, oh, yeah. No, just let it out, G. Like, you spoke for like 8 minutes.
Whatever.
You spoke for like 8 minutes. Sorry. Big up, honestly, for the super chat. He goes, Union SG are first in the Belgian Pro League, almost won the league last season. So they didn't even won the Belgian League last season, and they were unbeaten in away matches in the Europa League last season. Honestly, I hope this, big up yourself for the super chat. I hope this isn't your way of bigging them up before we go 1-0 down like we always do, and then win 3-1, like what Liverpool love to do. I'm not hearing.
You probably concede tonight.
Of course, bro. Of course, we're gonna concede.
Oh, you win. But the thing is, this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna tell people how it's gonna go. You're gonna concede first in probably the 15th, 20th minute. You're gonna get one back before halftime, maybe 35th minute, something like that, and then you're gonna go slaughter them. That's it. I would say though, USG are definitely better than Lask, but you're at Anfield, so. But yeah. To be fair, they've lost a couple times, but see, this is what people don't know. The first, just to respond to that super chat quick. They are first in the Belgium league, but from what I remember, they concede bare goals, bro. They concede a lot of goals, but they score a lot of goals. Makes sense. So, and if we're being honest, that favors someone like Liverpool, don't it? So, yeah,
it's true. But again, Kas, this isn't about me.
I'm responding
na,
to
na, 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na.
You're a dickhead.
How does your keeper have a high top and no fade, blood? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that is not good.
Why are you asking me, bro? I don't know why you're asking me. Oh god, man.
I don't even have a fade, cuz.
You're taking a piss. Oh god, this guy, man.
I actually need more. Does he start on the weekend? Do you drop him?
No. Why am I dropping him? He's not the issue. I know he's had a bad mistake, yeah, in that pass and whatever. But he's not the issue, bro. Like, I look at it more as maybe we got him 1 year too soon, maybe, and we should have sorted, playing out from a midfield properly. But Capo, shut the fuck up.
Man said help, lad. Big up, Capo.
Okay. Shut the fuck up, man. But I'm just saying that. What's it called? He's not the issue, innit? Like, you're gonna have to just ride it until the set play and the set players come through. I'll judge him then, man. Now, I said that to you before as well, once, innit? I said I can see there's a type of way to start playing. I saw what I saw against Palace, and we haven't gone away from that. Until I see certain personnel go into their team and with certain players coming into the team, I'll judge it more then, like Rashford, like Bruno. But if they don't make the system do what it needs to be doing, then obviously I will judge you a little bit more. When Onana actually has someone to play to in the middle of the field because Casemiro can't pick up a ball properly, and then we need a first phase to be in, that's why I need Amrabat and DM, then I'll start judging the overall game from there, innit? But right now, it's not good. His confidence probably is quite low, but I don't think he's one of the players that let it eats him up a little bit. I think he'll continue, man. It'll be cool, innit? Because I look at it like this. I think the defense has 100% let him down as well at the same time, because the defense has been so mismatched all over the gaff. It looks more solid with Johnny Evans in it, for flip's sake. But I'm just saying, until the defense gets its shit together, I'm not going to blame Onana for much, because they're allowing these chances to be had in the first place. You have to keep it real. Like, people's favorite players, Varane. Sorry, Varane's there, but Varane's a second choice defender. If there's no first choice, like first step up type defender, right? If you get what I mean, like the 1 and 2, he's number 2. If you don't have a number 1 as key, then Varane's going to get lost in the sauce. He's not going to carry it. Without Wan-Bissaka, I think the load, other than that first goal, he's been decent. I'm not going to knock him. There's no left backs, but it should be more solid. Like, I'll wait for it. But right now, it's not great, man, because we're getting eaten up. There's too many goals, too many chances conceded. You start well, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Now it's gone to about getting the Galatasaray game, about 60 minutes. You play well for that. But then after that I'm looking for some man management, bro. I'm looking for some decisions. Like, this nugget head needs to hurry up and get it together, because I'm a believer. I'm gonna stay positive, but I'm not gonna be sickening type positive. I'll keep it real, innit? It's not good enough. In words of Northside.
Man, I know it's not good enough. Bro, man has a trim. He has a fade. He has no fade, bro. How can you have skinned then hair, bro? What, your barber just didn't tell you, bro? Let me get it. Yeah. No, just blood. Just line it. Just line it, fam. Imagine your barber told you, you just line it. Your barber said, no, just line it, G. You're gonna look at my man like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Just me thinking, like, yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a contextual type in conversation with Monts about Man United, and it's him talking about man skin fade and a lineup, and
bro, it's not.
How can it be cool when you got a trim like that? And it's just like, bro, like,
it's like man making spelling mistakes in their YouTube titles, bro. It's not good enough, bro. It starts with stuff like, it's just not good enough, fam. Big up Murtaza with the $2 super chat. He goes, I'll celebrate when Mr. Smelly Rodent Man leaves. Talking about Bruno Fernandes.
Hey, bro, I've been screaming it since the day the half a year after he joined. That was it. I thought, yeah, you know what? Put a midfield and people that are trusted. The only way Bruno works is if you've got technically secure players around him. Like if you've got an Amrabat and maybe a Kobe, he might thrive a little bit more because they're technically secure players and that like that or whatever. If you've got wingers that are technically secure that can keep the ball a little bit better than most people and hold it up, and then you got someone up front that can do that, then yeah, your Bruno's gonna thrive. But right now, he's such an issue. If your best midfielder is so great, why is he not playing in midfield? Why is he playing on the wing? Have you ever asked yourself that once? Why is your best midfielder playing on the wing? Why is he not playing where his best position is? Clearly, someone doesn't rate him in the midfield. He's your captain now, and you're gonna have to live with that one. And
I think that's bad management, though. The fact that he's even playing out wide at times.
The fact he's even captain, bro. I said it last year on a space, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah. If you give Bruno Fernandes the captaincy, this club's going backwards again.
Yeah, you'll never win anything major with him as captain.
One thing I do know from Ten Hag, even if you're captain, you can still hold bench. Done it to Maguire. Don't care. So grow some balls and put him on the bench because he's shit, bro.
But he's seen as the guy, and he's seen as
Mason
the main
Mount
man.
is a better football player than Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes without the stats looks like Conor Gallagher, bruv. Energy, but bare nothingness to it.
I've been saying this, bro. He is not like, he's not that good of a footballer, innit? And for a midfielder, I think as an attacker, you can get away with it sometimes because as attackers, your job's ideally to be effective. But as a midfielder, it's different. It's a different ball game as a midfielder.
Oh, guess what now? Look, Anthony's back. His boy is back, yeah? His boy is back. So he's going to start right wing. That's a given, 100%, yeah? Because that was his big money signing for himself, yeah? That's that. Where is he going to play him now? Because he knows that midfield cannot be Casemiro, Mount, Bruno. Mount and Bruno cannot be on the same pitch. They take each other's space up and they just don't see eye to eye. It's clear as day. Mount is a much better footballer than I thought he was, to be fair. But bro, he does a much better job than my man. Casemiro, I need my left backs back. I know we got Melassa and Reguilon back after the break. So that's good. That's good news for left backs. But I need to see Amrabat in the middle, man. There's no reason. I don't want to see Amrabat.
Chelsea fans are on you for that one. Chelsea fans are on you.
Say Mount is better than, yes, bro. He's better than Bruno, bro. He's better than Bruno. Bruno is good individually. Actually, to be fair, Fernandes individually is probably a more effective footballer than Mount. But overall, as a team, Mount is better. And I'm looking at team players that are better for the team. So he's better than Bruno Fernandes. Just play Bruno. If Bruno's got so much energy and he wants to do all his doggy work, go put him at fullback. I don't need him up the pitch. He's wasting the spot, bro.
We're saying Bruno Fernandes in the Trent role. Long range passer than that.
Inshallah.
I hear it though.
Yeah,
no right back. Bruno Fernandes. Dogging.
Hey, man, this guy one of them needs to go. Bruno or Rashford needs to go. And if I'm gonna choose one of them, I'm probably gonna choose Bruno Fernandes to leave over Rashford way more. But I'm still benching Rashford. I don't think Rashford's a good football player.
He's not.
He's not.
He's effective.
Yeah, that's it. But
if the team's working,
I saw something with Højlund. Yeah, I saw something with Højlund. I want to build around that brother. I need everything to be built for him and only him. No one else. Because that guy is elite. Well, he'll become elite. He's not elite yet, but he's potential elite. Potential elite.
Bake.
Stop hating, man. He's potentially elite, bro. You can see it. Stop hating, man.
Do you know what it is? You man are starving. Starving.
Yeah, but bro, he's got two. The bar he's got potential. How can you say his potential is not elite?
Bro, the bar is in the fiery pits of hell. His potential is not elite yet.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm saying it.
Bro, he's shown good signs. That's it. He's shown good signs. I think he's a good player. But again, like, what I'm seeing is so premature.
Bro,
it's so premature. Let a man have 2-3 good games and say and then elite. The word elite is just getting thrown in there.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
Bro, the bar's just in hell. The fiery.
Anyways, stop hating, man.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Casemiro.
Casemiro. Bro, he's looking like Morley's man right now, fam.
No, he's looking like Fabinho.
It's time. You know what? This is again. Ten Hag needs to have a proper word. He needs to have a word with him. If he's got such elite mentality and everything, he's gonna another player. He's gonna have the whole bench, bro. and he's got a red card. He's only out for one game, which is against Copenhagen. Cool, whatever. It's at Old Trafford. It's not going to mean much. But that's where we're going to probably see our best midfield. You can't. Casemiro in today's age is not good as a starter for the way you want to play. Yeah, it is. He's never going to have a Kroos in front of him. He's never going to have a Modric again in front of him. That's the difference. He's not going to have no Carvajal, a young one, or whoever they had at left back before Mendy. Who was it they left back before them? I don't know. I can't remember. This Marcelo, all of them man are around there, innit? You can't have them players around you no more. So now you can see what really is going on. Like his liabilities are so highlighted. He's got to, again, I said, put him into the John Obi Mikel role. Bring him off the bench to shut up shop and keep it stepping like that.
You can't bench Casemiro,
bro. Yeah, well, he's going to have to.
Cool. Here's something. Here's the thing. Here's a suggestion. Rather than playing Amrabat left back, would you actually go as far as to put Amrabat as the actual DM and go with Mount and Hannibal in your midfield? If you saw a Mount, Hannibal, Amrabat midfield full of legs, physicality, not as much creativity, obviously, in terms of ability-wise, like with Bruno, but more cohesive in the midfield. How do you feel about that? Bruno dropped, Casemiro dropped.
Love it.
Do you think that's what needs to happen?
That needs to happen. I need to, again, I'm going to say it now, yeah. I need to see a Mount, Kobe, Casemiro midfield, yeah.
No,
Amrabat, Kobe, Mount midfield. I need to see that because I want to dominate a game in it. Like, I need to dominate. And it might not be perfect at the start, as in terms of, like, I know Mount, Kobe's a kid still. Mount and Amrabat probably need to develop a bit of a relationship.
Amrabat does not look mid. Do you know, bro? I've pre Amrabat, you know.
That is what? Are you mad?
He's made a few mistakes, but do you know what it is with Amrabat though? It looks mad difficult to get around him, innit? Mad difficult to get around him.
That's a madness, bro.
He does take care of the ball very well in my opinion.
I watched him live against Palace. Bro, light and day he's better than all the midfielders, like you can tell. Like it's such a joy to watch the brother like that, yeah. And I'm thinking, bro, like we're starving. Like I saw Onana pass it to Amrabat. There's a good reason why we're getting actually possession of the ball and keeping it, as in terms of getting up the field, is because of him. There's no otherwise we'll be him back. Palace will probably pin us back. So again, against Galatasaray, whether you're watching on TV or in person, you can tell he was effective. Nothing was going down the left hand side. Where did we concede our first goal? Down the Zaha side, through the middle. Actually, to be fair, Zaha was trying to cook the low. That was it. Nothing was coming down their right-hand side. So again, it's just allow it. Bossed it against Palace. Palace. Bossed it against Galatasaray a little bit. But he fell off a little bit. But the whole team fell off. So you can't, to say he looks mid, I can't lie. Your talent ID looks worse than most people's management in it. It's looking meaty right now, Rashi. So it's not the point. I need to see Kobe because he's a ball carrier. I need to see Amrabat because I want to see the centre-back split a little bit and we can play out the back much better, more secure. I want to see, and then I want to see Mount because I think, he's a new signing. He's more technical. He's a better footballer in it. That's what it is. And I think he's been in areas. He was unfortunate not to score against Galatasaray because Mabry got in the way. But other than that, yeah, man. Yeah, no, he did. But bro, the team was at fault, bro. Let's be honest. The team was at fault.
Real. What I would say about Amrabat's second mistake, he's played. How about this, Kaz?
He played a Cardi on side.
Kaz, you was on side. I was on side on Tuesday night. We was all on. He played the whole world on side with that. with that.
That's yeah. But I'm not being funny, but that's where you need your players to also be switched on for mistakes like that. That's the difference.
Wait,
like
crap. Yes, he didn't have a name. Now he has a name. I did not have a name for Amrabat. You know how everyone has that name?
I'm not trying to hear.
Yeah, Amra crap. Yeah.
I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. But yeah, man, we'll see. Anyways, I can talk about Man United all day long, yeah, but we'll see what it's like moving forward.
Lock it. No, lock off the stream. Lock off the stream. Man said Amra crap. Lock off the stream. End the stream. Guys, I know you're not laughing, but Amra crap. I know you. I know you like Amra crap. If I got him, you'd be fucking with that. You'd fuck with that.
No, you got Cody Gakpo.
You do the Sabozo thing. You done the Sabozo thing, but Amra crap.
But I still call it Sabozo because it's just a short way of saying Sabozo.
And Amra crap is gonna stick. Amra crap is sticking.
Yeah.
Oh my days. But let's move on, obviously, to Arsenal. Actually, I want to ask a question to the chat. do Manchester United, where do they finish in their group in the Champions League? First, second, third, or fourth? Chat, let me know. I want to see straight opinions. I don't want to see anything else in the chat. Just let me know immediately what you guys think of where Man United are finishing in the table, in the Champions League, by the way, not the Premier League. Bukayo Saka has been called up to the England squad.
Howler,
right?
Yeah, like George said, anyways, it could always change last minute. It's a howler though, man. Just let him sleep in bed, man. Like let him rest his foot, his ankle, his calf, whatever it is. Like let him rest, bro. And this is why his body's breaking down at such a young age. This is on again. Look, if he goes and plays against City, yeah, and he breaks down again. Let's say he does all of a sudden, bro. That's a sackable offense, you know, especially if you lose the game. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, if Arsenal get bopped and Saka pulls a stinker out of his ass, if he does play, but I'm hearing his hamstring injury, bro. There's no way.
No, I saw it was a calf. Even if it's hamstring or calf, if it's a muscular injury, the way we know it to be a muscular injury, bro, it doesn't matter. You're out, G. Especially in your calf, it's a lot worse in your calf than your hammy. See, at least with your hammy, you can stretch your arms up. See your calf, once you got muscular, bro, you can barely walk on one leg. Like it's a madness. You got a limp, fam. It looks like you've been born with a botched foot. It's just one of those ones. Yeah, that's what we call gammy leg, innit?
Bro, it's long, but with Saka though, like I said it, like the longer Arsenal, for me, the reliance on Saka is just too much in it. It's just too much, in my opinion. And I agree to sort of let him rest. I think in terms of Manchester City, I don't think losing to Man City, and that's not even to say Arsenal are going to lose against Man City, but if they don't play Saka, Man City will lose games this season. They just lost to Wolves. They will drop points. You know what I'm saying? They will drop points.
This game means more than 3 points once, man, for Arsenal, not Man City, because they're already elite with their mentality.
I understand that, bro. But Man City will drop points, and if Arsenal don't have Saka going forward, they're going to be dropping more points than they felt like they've dropped against Man City.
I know. Let's even Man City fans can highlight it. Saka never really plays well against Man City. He doesn't. It's Trossard. That's who they're more afraid of. Is Trossard. Guy loves playing against Man City. Declan Rice for West Ham typically had good games against Man City. You know, things like that. It's just I don't know. It's interesting. All I'm going to say: do not be putting Fabio Vieira on the wing. Do not do that. He'll get eaten. No, he's a howler, bro. Also, fans getting excited about Fabio Vieira because he had a decent game in a cameo coming off the bench when they were winning. Allow it, guys. Dead food, man. Martinelli being injured is massive, but I think he'll be on the bench. But that's massive for them as well. But I don't know what front three they're going to go with. If it's going to be probably Jesus on the right, Nketiah up front, Trossard on the left. That's what I can see it being. But that's quite technically secure when you think about it. It's the
I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like the attack's just going to be a bit disjointed, personally.
Can you imagine Doku versus Zinchenko? Talk to me.
Doku versus White, you mean?
No. Doku versus Zinchenko. No, he plays left or right. He's played right this season already.
I think, I'm agree with you. I generally think Reece Nelson deserves a shot in there.
I think so as well.
I think he deserves a chance. I know Man City is a very big game. I think Reece Nelson just should have played yesterday. Reece Nelson just should have played on Tuesday. Yeah,
he should have.
And against Bournemouth.
But it's like the Nketiah situation all over again when he got his new contract. He didn't play after that, like really, you know. So this is what Arsenal fans been screaming for so long. Like, why didn't he get like a backup right winger or someone that's going to fight for the position in right wing?
But that's why he was given a contract. That's why he was given a contract.
They need an outlet. For me, if you play Jesus and Thingy, you need an outlet of pace. Nelson's rapid, isn't it? And he can be electric. So give him a chance.
I've seen this. Arsenal made contact with Neto and Tony. I was actually gonna do a video on that a little bit later. But yeah, nah. Obviously, Neto and Tony could be a very good addition for Arsenal. By the way, that could really complete their team. I ain't even gonna lie in it. But I just think for now, they need to let Saka rest in it. In the chat, you lot answer me this question: should Saka play? In fact, 2 questions. First question in the chat: do you guys think Saka is fit to play on the weekend? Yes or no? Is he fit or is he not fit to play against Manchester City this weekend? Answer me that, and then I'll follow up with the next question. Kaz, do you think this is a smokescreen?
What, the Arteta thing?
Yeah. Do you? As I said, I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do in a second, innit? But do you think this is?
Bro, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna. Arteta. Like, let's keep it a buck. Arteta's a weirdo, innit? Like, he's a weird brother, innit? I wouldn't put it past him, to say Saka fake this on. I'm gonna give you like 35 minutes. Then I'm gonna bring you off, and I'm gonna play. I would not put it past him, G, to that he fakes an injury. If he's saying it's a muscular injury on the calf, then all of a sudden it's his hamstring. Something's a bit sus. Do you know what I mean? Something's a bit sus there. He's trying to, even if it's mind games or not. Do you think Pep Guardiola is going to give a shit? If Saka plays or not, do you think he's going to change the way he plays? I don't think so.
So I'm getting mixed answers though. Some are saying no, some are saying yeah. Aka's saying no. A lot of men are saying he ain't fit, bro. You know what I'm saying? By the way, keep smashing the like button, people. We are 22 likes off 100 likes, and we've got 170 people in the house. So again, smash the like button and make sure we subscribe if we're new as well. Before I hit you guys, listen. This is a possibility of how it could have went. Just like how I said on Never a Foul. Saka's gone. Yeah, coach. I'm fit to play 90 minutes against Lens. Arteta's gone. In the 35th minute, you fucking go down and you fake a hamstring injury.
You got to do it. You got to do it in the Arteta voice. You'll fucking go down like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You fucking go down. You go down. And then Saka's like, but coach, like why? I want to play 90 minutes. I said, you play 0 minutes if you don't listen to me. You fucking go down and you fucking fake that injury. All right? No if, buts, and maybes. You play City on the weekend. We need mind games. That could be how it's gone. That's how the question could have gone. You know what I'm saying? That could have been the macro conversation. We fucking go down to the 30th minute. And you know what man does this one to you? It's too easy. You go down.
Where?
Bro, that's how it could have gone in it. Because Mourinho is on that. Certain men are on that, guys. Certain men are actually on that. 100%. They're on that tomfoolery in it. So, and then this leads to my second question. If you were Arteta, do you play Saka? And this one's for you lot in the chat. Do you play Saka against Man City? Or do you rest him and try and make sure he's healthy enough for the game at the Emirates and just for the back end of the season? And let's say the longevity of the season in general. Because the last thing Arsenal fans want for me is a 6-7 week injury kind of thing.
If I'm Arteta, I'm sacking myself. How about that?
I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If he's actually injured, just let him. Like, you just got to think long term. Is it worth it? You're playing in a high intensity game. If he has got some sort of calf in, it's going to erupt 100%. If he's going to run the way he wants to run, that way he presses the way he presses, it will end up getting injured. One way or another this season, he will end up getting injured if he does play, like long term wise. So you know what? I'd rather rest him in it if it saves the the long term goals of whatever they want to achieve. Let him play pro clubs with Sancho, yeah.
Oh my God, Capo's taking the piss. I'm playing him. If he's good to go, same as Partey. If not, a free hit. Oh, I ain't heard the free hit one in a while. Them man don't have Rodri though, so I think it's tit for tat. No Saka, no Rodri. Arteta will play Saka even if he has to play on crutches. Don't dead me. That's true though. He ain't lying. He ain't lying, innit? I agree. I just think they need to rest him. And they need to do what's sustainable as opposed to what's good now. I understand that when you look at the table, we were looking at the table and saying, when I was speaking with Troops, and he was like, bro, City are going to beat Wolves. And if City beat Arsenal, then that's 7 points clear. But now that City have lost to Wolves, that's only 4 points difference if City was to win. And if Arsenal even get a draw out of that game, I think a draw is a fantastic result. Away from home. Yeah. Especially if they play without Saka, that's a fantastic result.
Well, they ain't got Rodri, man, and they potentially don't even have John Stones still, so they got all the chance in the world to make a difference.
Yeah, it's true, but we'll have to see. Obviously, just looking at the Premier League table, there's 2 points separating first and fourth. Literally 2 points. Like everyone is there. And Man City sit on 8 points. Liverpool sit on 16 points. And then you've even got Villa Brighton on 15 points, who are doing really well as well. And then if you like plummet down, you'll see where your team is and that. But Kaz, I'll be real, bro. I actually like, even though I laugh at you, to see that you're still on single digits 7 games into the Prem is crazy. That is mad.
Whatever, man.
You man Lidge got outplayed. Word to Rance by a carcass, fam. By a carcass, G. I say this. I watch Crystal Palace get a draw out of me at Anfield. Watch Palace go get a draw out of me at Anfield because I'm saying, like I said, bro, Hudson's a carcass, fam. Bro, take it in. Kaz, I'll be real. I still don't understand. And I actually I went back and watched the extended highlights of your game. And I actually was because I needed to know, Kaz, how you man ended up losing 1-0 because I didn't watch your game to begin with. I needed to go back and watch it. You man had so many chances.
Well,
you had so many. Like, why did everyone act like you lot got bopped?
Why? Who? What Galatasaray?
No, Crystal Palace. The one.
Yeah, in the first half.
Everyone's acting like you got bopped. I was thinking when I
they didn't. Palace had like 2 shots on goal, bro, and the one that they did was offside. So that is what it is.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying when I watched it in depth, bro, you like for me, Højlund should have bagged the header. G. Boy to boy, he needs to score that header. He needs to just head that down. He needs to head it downwards.
Yeah, maybe, but it was more than that. It was
not maybe, Kaz.
There's more than that. There's more than that though, man. It's just like even Pellistri, like not getting that touch when he was in on goal later on.
Yeah, that was so shit.
Or even Rashford in the first half, it's like, why didn't you put a better ball in or something? Like, it's just little things, man. It's just jarring. I'd rather. I just can't. I don't even want to think about it.
Do you reckon it's kind of bad that you're not scoring, so like the real cracks are actually showing, as opposed to like, let's say you man were winning a few games here and there, and let's say you man were on like 14 points, so it's not mad. Like 1 win could put you in 4th straight away, kind of thing. Or would you rather it be like this and show this is the problem? It's in your face, like this is the problem right now, and it's not good enough.
Say again?
What do you think? I said, would you rather like? I feel like it's obvious what you're gonna say. Would you rather like what's going on to be going on? So there's because basically right now that the goals have dried up, the cracks are showing mad, innit? You can see the cracks. Or would you rather kind of last season you're still winning games with poor performances? And like,
no. I need to see different type of football, man. Just let it run.
I think it's kind of better that this is happening now, even though it's hard and it's long.
Yeah. Pause.
Oh my, yeah, that is shit, man. That is shit, like. Oh, that's so dead. That's so dead. That is dead. Sorry. I just replayed that in my head. Hey, yo.
Yeah, big pause. Nah, man. Just let it continue, man, because it needs to expose footballers that are not footballers.
Apparently, Jess is saying that Saka's fit.
I don't know if he's fit. We'll have to see.
He's saying in the know. ITK.
I don't know. I don't know if he's fit.
Bro, I'm saying Arteta's gone. You fucking go down. You go down in the 30th minute. I don't care if it's fake. You fake that injury.
Let me
know what I'm saying? What was I saying? Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. That was a mad pause in it, and it's fried my brain. It's fried my brain.
One second, let me check if that Saka thing's right.
I'm looking now, like Arteta's son saying Saka's fit. Arteta joking with you guys. Wait, so you man are saying that?
I haven't seen anything about Saka actually being fit yet.
So you man are saying that Arteta realized he made a mistake. Hold on. You're saying people are saying Saka, Arteta realized he made a mistake mid-game and decided to just tell Saka, "Yo, fake the injury. This is long." Do you reckon he's just seen the game early on? He's got, nah, this is long. You got your assist. Jump off. Do you reckon it's
Yeah,
that?
probably. I don't know what. He's an idiot, man. Arteta's got some shit man management. But honestly, it's awful.
No, bro, knackered, bro. Bro, and the worst thing is, I think it could be a fitness issue as well, though, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be a fitness issue. Oh, you hear seeing this? United or City will compete for the signing of Brighton and Matoma in January.
Yeah, don't believe that. With what money? We ain't doing shit. I don't want Matoma either.
Would you take Neto on the left wing over Anthony?
That's who I want. No, I just want Neto in general because he can play left or right.
Yeah, you can do both still.
He's techie. I need that. I need 1v1 special. I need a techie guy. I don't need all of that shit.
He was done after his two knee injuries, you know. I thought he would have been done.
I thought he might be. I want to see how he is till we're already linked with Neto anyways. Fabrizio Romano's already come out and said we're definitely interested if Sancho goes. So, but I want Pedro Neto more than Matoma. It's not. I don't think left wing is too much of the biggest issue. I know that there's still Garnacho and there's still Rashford. It's not the worst case scenario in the world. But when it goes over to the right, it's like Pedestri's still quite raw for me. But I'd rather play him. Anthony's still there. I'm still yet to see anything from him. I need more of a 1v1 type guy that's comfortable in possession, and that's Pedro Neto for me. I think there's such a lack of left-footed right wingers in the world, man, that you can look at that and say, yeah, you know what, you're it. And I don't need Pedro Neto to be GA. I need him to be the guy when he was linking up with Jimenez and all them kind of players there. You know what I mean? So that's what I need personally. So yeah, we'll see. I would love Neto at the club. Definitely want Neto.
No, I think the thing is, the only thing on Neto is just that fear of injury again. But they weren't like, he doesn't get niggly injuries though. It's the long term ones, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll see. But he clearly hasn't. The injuries ain't affected him too much because he's still ripping it, bro. He ain't lost a bit of pace. He ain't lost his. No, he's not stiff. Yeah, man. He just needs to stay fit.
No, I do hear it. By the way, people, we're 5 likes off of 100 likes, and there's nearly 200 people in the house. So make sure we do smash the like button. Kaz, anything else you want to say, kind of just on the Saka situation? Anything else?
Yeah, let him rest. Just let him rest if he's actually
# let him rest.
Yeah, man. Free the guy, man.
It's a free, and still, I still reckon Jesus can do something on the right, but I don't know.
He could.
Obviously, Arteta said it's not looking good, the injury, but again, mind games, innit? Do you really reckon this is Pep part 2 with the mind games?
Pep ain't even done nothing, man. He ain't even done nothing. Like, I don't think
Pep's doing the silent thing. If you got it, he's doing the silent thing.
I don't think he changes his team, whether Saka's in the team or not. I don't think he actually cares too much.
But have you clocked it though? Pep's doing the silent thing, bro. He's doing the silent thing. He's not doing the chat. He's not showing no chat.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Me, I'll be honest. If we're looking at right wingers in the Prem, Neto is a good shout. Me, Diaby's a good shout. That's gonna cost a mad thing though, because he's just signed. But for me, it's the guy who shares the same name as me. It's Bowen, bro.
A good player. I wouldn't want him in my team.
He's serious, bro.
I want him in my team.
Bowen's better than Anthony, by the way. He's better.
Yeah, but I don't want him in my team. I need a different type of player than Bowen. We're not set up for Bowen.
Why not though? His all-round game's not dead.
His
all-round game's not dead though, bro. You can play off of him, bro.
Again, I like Bowen. I think he's a good player. But he's not. We'll ruin him, bro. What do you not get? Like, I need something different. I need more of a technically secure player that is more of a supplier for the striker kind of situation. I need more than that. I'm talking overall. If I'm comparing Neto and Bowen, they are quite similar. Don't get me wrong, but Neto's more of a 1v1 specialist. I need a different sort of player than Bowen. I think Bowen's great, like in what he does at the moment of time. But I need more of a Neto than that guy. We're not set up for Bowen. Like, we need to engage differently in our lineup. For me personally, so yeah.
I hear it, but I don't know, man. I feel like
Bowen's more set up for your sort of team. He probably would thrive off of Nunes.
Bro. Wait, hold on. Bowen's white, so he won't get love. Oh, as in like he's British and that. No, not even, bro. Like, I think he could even get overhyped because he's British. He's got his call up, not his first club. He's got his call up, but I just think that Bowen can fit into multiple systems because at West Ham, they're not exactly playing attacking football. He can hold up the ball. He can run in behind. He's a decent finisher. His delivery is decent as well. I think he excels in, obviously, he excels in driving with the ball as well. I think he's cold, man. He's cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't think Eze is better than Bowen. They're one different players though as well, by the way. Different players. One's more central. I think Eze is more technical than Bowen. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you do need goals from wide areas. You do need goals, innit? United need goals, and that's a fact, innit? I just think as long as Bruno's there, something's kind of wrong, innit? I don't know. Man United are just shitting in the mud. But yeah, listen, Kaz, we're gonna leave it there. Coming up to the hour mark. Is there any stuff that you have coming that we need to pause, man?
No, man, we got a pre-record. If you're a Liverpool fan, we done a pre-record that you might be interested in, and it came out earlier. I can say that. Yeah, man. Go check Never a Foul if you ain't subscribed there. Check. There's some Liverpool content right there as well.
You saying trying to tempt the white? Why you saying it like that? Trying to tempt the.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that? You fucking weirdo, bro. Fucking weirdo. What's wrong with you, fam?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, listen, man. Just head over to. Huh?
Hungry, man.
I know. I ordered food when you was going through your monologue. I ordered food. I saw the food. Hey, yo.
Yeah, you're right. ND, right, man. And Monsters fruity, man.
Bro, allow it, G. Bro, I said, bro.
Sexual references and all that kind of stuff, like no big pauses, man. Flipping out the long stuff, all of that, man. And what's
you're laughing at that.
It's mad in the dunya, fam.
It's not even past 8 p.m. Are you lot? Oh, we're gone in it. It's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Oh, by the way, make sure you smash the like button. I don't know how many we're 15 subscribers off. So again, gained a lot of subscribers this stream. We are 15 subscribers off of 6,700. Let's get there today. Smash the like button. Stay on here. It'll take you over to the United stand. So go have a look at what they're complaining about. United tears, we love them. It's been another episode of Big Six Fans. Big up every single member, every single person. Big up those who super chatted as well.
Wait, you're redirected to United stand.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Wait, bruv.